It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd and 7, Murray forced out to his left. And right away, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. The 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here we go. Check 3. Watch the shift.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. He's going to take it. Murray fighting, lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Johnson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Marcus Peters on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
second down. It's Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 13. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Safety's creeping.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Roberts got it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. These 2 teams all tied after 1. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Arvin. And 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. I got you.
Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 66 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. start the drive with Drake. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Hey, look, 48.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
48 to Mike. Check 48 to Mike. Check 48 to Mike.
Now Murray off play action. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Now and that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. From the 25 on 2nd down, Murray under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Here's Murray. Space to run past the 20. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to get it to Clay that time. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Ready?
Here's Jackson. And an alley to run. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let him know. Tighten up.
On 1st first and 10. It's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Come on, dude. Yo, motion. Switch ball. 58 to Mike. 58. Turn on. Drop deep. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9.
Motion. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check nine.
To throw is Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's third down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
Alert 3.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second and 15 now. Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
After the sack, they'll come up now, third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Throwing is Jackson. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it cost them 2 points.
Taken in at the 11.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I got you.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
No. Check 26. Check 37. Check 37. Let it go.
They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility.
Switch.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Jackson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The tackle made by Michael Pierce.
Mike 48. Watch the turn.
Brings up 2nd
Check
and
52.
5.
Check it back.
Right back to Drake. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run. It's Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Back now in Baltimore. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Now on 1st down, Drake again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And an alley to run. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Drake. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Play fake. Murray. The pass complete. It's Bird. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
Well, normally on a 3rd down play, I'm not a huge proponent of play action, but when you run it as effectively as we've seen them do in this game, yeah, it sets it up pretty well.
Yeah, particularly on this drive, they've been great running the ball. Good setup. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check 4, check 43.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
48 money. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Check. Kill.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. Murray keeps it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
57 to Mike. You better bring it. Slam.
They'll run it with Johnson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll try and run with Drake, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Go 58's the mic. All day, dog. He's coming, double up.
Jackson to throw. Out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Here we go. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Truck. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, check. 58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here. Hey.
Throwing now is Jackson. He's got Snead. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. You go get the six. You got tight right there. Over. Check 24. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. You don't want it.
Here's Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. And these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. Watch it. Check.
Wiggles free. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Boy, this tackles, that could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
We want it. Come to my world. Boom. 43 is the mark. Yep. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43.
Now Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the Cardinals' 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. I got you, boy.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Flushed out, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Tucker now to add the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score, Ravens 21, Cardinals 17. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.